isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good.
Oh, good for you, man.
Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Aww.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where's Otakon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah.
I know there's actually there's an anime convention north of where I live. I think it's in Maryland. Called Otakon. Except it's like with a K, not a C, so it's Otakon. Random little trivia.
Snake.
No. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Look that way. Too bad.
It's bad. Get out of here.
Snakes, it freezing outside. Need some clothes.
Here's the snake. My sneakiness.
Hurry up, hurry up. Hurry. Good, Snake.
Right. Got a jet. Things are falling apart.
Hurry!
Okay, let's run. Oh, Russian. Nice. Yummy. No items, though.
Damn! Surveillance camera! Damn, no keys! Alright, keys!
Oh, God.
Got it, Snake! Jump in!
Christ.
Fire that shoot! Use your weapon gun! Shoot him, Snake!
Jesus Christ.
Snake, hold on!
Here we go. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Now tell me this does not look amazing right here. Like, this is... We're so kick-ass, we are.
Uh-oh, Snake!
Here they come.
We'll never make it! Snake, clear a path!
I'm trying.
Okay, Snake, let's go!
Let's have our ration on layaway.
We're not out of the woods yet!
Here they come.
We'll never make it!
Come on and die, would you?
Clear a path!
I'm trying. I'm trying. They will not stay dead, though. How many bullets have you taken? Seriously? Finally.
You did it, Snake!
Yes, I did. Now let's keep going.
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet.
What's up, bro? Can you stop saying my name out of nowhere, Snake? It's getting annoying. Really. All fairness though, Liquid can take quite a beating. He must have a pretty big stock of rations, if you know what I'm saying. Does that hurt you, brother? Does that hurt you, brother? Does it hurt you? Like it hurts me? It really does hurt me, brother. I promise. Seriously, these are going like right in his face. Ow. Ow. Oh god. Stay away. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. The humanity. Oh, come on, get away. I will live, I will live, I will live. Oh, man. Bad buzz. Not gonna let that happen. Oh. Ow. Just come on, you son of a... Oh. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win, Liquid. Liquid's gonna win. As in Liquid Solidus 9000, son. Ow. 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 You hit him, Snake. Please. Oh. Not gonna live. Come on. Yeah, if I don't make it this time, I'm just gonna freaking just like do the actual vehicle thing like, all over again, most likely. Oh man. Come on. Oh. I am just fine. You're a bit of an annoyance, Liquid, I'll say. It's gotta be freaking... Ah, come on. I think that the chance of me actually making this are 0 because come on. Come on. It's gotta be hitting him. Oh, don't make this go on too long, please. Right. How much time do we even have then? Right. I'm just gonna play back up there, folks, so be right back. Hopefully with more health. Yay! Right, here we are again, folks.
It's not over
Except
yet.
this time, we have more health. At least I believe we have more health than before. I like to think that. No, but this time we will kill Liquid. Like I said, he's a fairly sturdy human being if he can take so much bullets. Oh, I started recording at 8:47. It's 12:30. Oh. You must pay for your sins. Come on. And bleed to death. I don't think I'm gonna make it, to be honest. I have like my health is like this, the same it was as like before. Yup. Oh, come on. I don't remember this being so difficult. Bleed. How many bullets do you have in you now, Liquid? Tell me. Tell me. I know the answer. A lot. Oh. You're angering me, brother. Ah.
Not yet, Snake.
Oops. Come on. Why must brother kill his brother? Seriously? Oh. I'm actually getting very angry now. At you, Liquid. At you. I'm just gonna do this again. Come on. And if worse comes to worse, I'm just gonna cut ahead to like where I've actually like done it or whatever, because at this rate I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, sadly. Yeah, be right back, guys. Right, so I basically did the entire vehicle thing again. And then, when in the sequence where you're getting into the Jeep or whatever, I realized that I had forgotten there's another ration in the bottom left corner of the screen. So I was like, oh, that's probably why I was sucking. So, damn. And it's 12:47. So it's roughly been 4 hours, folks, since I started recording. How nice. Oh man. This is the part that gets me. Yes! It won't get me again. Oh, freedom.
Meryl. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I'm right here, folks.
I can't see him either.
I'm the narrator, you know?
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Dead, you say? Looks pretty pissed.
Snake!
Twin telepathy going on. Oh, brave was Liquid Snake.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it.
I was actually gonna just try to come up with like some poem on the spot, but I couldn't.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Well, you did have like 6 minutes on the countdown, you know, Snake.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early
Nice,
retirement.
nice.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Huh.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded.
He's some bastard, wasn't he?
The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks.
No, I'm just joking with you. She's actually dead.
Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk
Though
to
I'm
you
still
face to
here.
face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Talk about face to face.
It's me.
Naomi,
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you.
Oh,
Naomi, your brother just saved you, me.
I've honestly got kind of
the whole
tears coming to my
world.
eyes.
He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
It's okay, Naomi.
Naomi,
Okay.
Liquid died from Fox Die too.
Oh,
What about me?
Christ.
When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
It's heavy. Oh, man. 4 hours, 7 minutes.
Born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, and my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake. Whether one or not you're in the forest, if I go back isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then you live. Just think to think, Snake. Don't worry. I'm going to know to choose life too. Today I've always for a reason to live. From here on, I'm going to just live.
Oh, happy ending.
Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how I can change the world. I finally realized the true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Hop on, baby.
Look,
a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
I think it's time we looked for a new path of life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too?
Yeah. Britain was realized everything. It's time for hope. I've lived here a long time. Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
Aww.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
You two be happy, you hear? And in the 1980s, there were more than 60,000 nuclear warheads in the world at all times. The total destruction, oh damn. January 93, start to assign in the United States. However, as of 1998, there still exists 26,000 nuclear warheads in the world. Shame. I gotta say, guys, it's been really fun. Give me a second. There's a freaking dust. My external hard drive's getting freaking dusty. I really enjoyed playing Metal Gear Solid for you all. And, as I've said before, next, I'm going to try to get, MGS2 running, but if not possible, then I think I might actually start Spyro, to be honest. But if not, though, I will try, or if so, though, I will be doing MGS2 next. I've got the PC version, and I've heard that I haven't tried to run it yet or anything, but I've heard like it has like really weird like controllers, and like it's really hard to get like the it's really hard to get working with a gamepad, and I've heard from Strath the Damned who he says that it like chops the frame rate and stuff, and so that's not good. So we'll see. But if not, yeah, I'll start Spyro, and that'll be fun, I guess. and eventually down the line I'll start and I'll do Metal Gear 2. Who knows, maybe Blind, because I've only played very little of that game, as I've said many times before. But yeah, guys, 4 hours and what now? Like 4 hours, 15 minutes now. Christ. Just Christ. See what's on television. Oh my god. Never mind. Cause I have a really bad television, right? Like really old SD TV. And when I watch TV, I have to like connect it to a coax cable. And if I like I'm gonna play a game, I need to disconnect that cable, because if it's still connected, it makes like really weird like lines on the screen and stuff. So I have to disconnect the television basically. And I was playing Okami earlier before I started before I decided to record Metal Gear. So and I haven't plugged it back in, so I can't see what's on television. Do 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 do. I would like to thank Mr. Hideo Kojima for creating this franchise, because it is I feel that is a very well done and very influential series of games. Still got the briefings to do it, technically, actually. They're not that long though, I'll just probably shut up for them all. Let you guys watch them. Christ, it's 1:03 in the morning. Jesus. I've run out of things to say. Do 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 do. Hey, your guys are liquid here. Oh, hey, your guys are liquid here. Oh, hey, your guys are liquid here. Come on. Credits. Oh god. Come on. Are we just getting the same credits over and over again? This is gonna end, right? Okay. Thank Christ.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life, and then live.
Yay, life. Metal Gear Solid.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox dive should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. launched individuals such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Dun dun dun. So Liquid and Solidus mentioned in the same game. It's pretty. Oh man, I didn't read that. I guess I can go back and look at it though. Later on, I'll save, sure. Oh, I pressed X. Goddamn Yuki Japanese controls. Let's go to the briefings now. Get this done with as fast as possible. So we watched the mission description. Let's do operation outline. Huh? Do I have to watch this one first? Oh Christ! Can we just cut this out? I think then. I'm pretty sure I've seen this already. This is the intro one, right? Is it? Let's see.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
That's no way
I
to
can't tell.
war buddy, Snake.
I think it is. Yeah.
What do you want from me?
I'm just gonna cut ahead then.
Just invited you here, so
Right. Oh, I get it. Oh, no way. That's a lot of them. But I'll watch them with you guys. Oh god. This better not be too long.
Tell me about the nuclear weapon disposal facility.
the disposal facility includes a hardened underground base. Even with our most advanced intelligence gathering equipment, we can't tell what's happening inside.
So someone needs to penetrate, gather intelligence, and report back. Sounds like a spy movie. What's the insertion method?
Well, an air insertion is impossible.
Not with this storm going on.
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
Approach?
Yes, within a few miles of it. The facility is equipped with sonar detection capabilities. They'd be able to hear our engine noise.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man engine.
Christ.
Same as a torpedo, only this has no propulsion device of its own. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
You want me to swim in sub-zero Alaskan water?
Don't worry. That suit represents the latest advances in polythermal technology. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black
This is
ops.
basically a lot of like the stuff that we hear like in the intro cutscene and stuff like that. It's being repeated here.
What's the time limit?
24 hours. They say they'll launch after 24 hours.
Do they say what the target will be?
So far, they haven't mentioned the target.
When did the countdown start?
5 hours ago.
Dun dun dun. See, some of these are pretty short, so luckily, or hopefully, we'll be good.
Colonel, who are you speaking for?
Naturally, I'm representing the U.S. government.
So who's in supervisory control of this operation?
The President of the United States.
Which means that the President must be meeting with his top aides in the map room about now, huh?
No, at this point they're still video conferencing with each other.
If that's a real nuclear warhead, shouldn't they issue a COG?
Not yet. The Secretary of Defense has operational control and is fully aware of the situation. After you infiltrate, if you determine they possess nuclear launch capabilities, a COG will be issued.
Well, if they haven't relocated to the nuclear shelter under Mount Washington, I suppose there isn't that much reason to worry yet. Is the National Security Agency in on this?
Yes. So is the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
The DIA? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
They'll be sending us some support.
We don't need desk jockeys. We need a nuclear weapons specialist.
Of course. A nuclear weapons specialist has already been assigned to us.
I think he's talking about that on Nastasha. Sadly, like, we didn't talk to Nastasha like at all.
We need backup from a specialist. I'm just an amateur when it comes to nuclear weapons.
I know. That's why I've requested the assistance of a military analyst named Nastasha Romanenko. She'll be providing you backup by Kodak.
A female analyst?
She's built up an impressive record as an advisor for the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. Contact her if you have any questions. She's also an expert on high-tech weapons.
Where's she working from?
At her home in Los Angeles.
California. Seems like a million miles away.
Okay then. One down, many to go.
Colonel, you're retired. Why are you involved in this?
Because many people who know Foxhound as well as I do.
Is that really the only reason?
I've been soldiering for a long time. I don't know anything else. I guess even though I'm getting a little old, I still love to be in the field.
Colonel, you're a lousy liar. Tell me the real reason.
Okay, Snake. Sorry. I'll be frank. A person very dear to me is being held hostage.
Who is it?
My niece, Meryl.
Ah. Come on.
What was your niece?
And
Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt. And my niece was one of those called in as an emergency replacement.
She looks like you.
She's my little brother's girl. He died in the Gulf War. Since then, I've been watching after her.
Personal motive, Colonel. That's not very soldierly.
I'm retired. I'm just an old man now. And I'm your friend.
Since when are we friends?
I've thought of us as friends since the fall of Zanzibar.
aww.
With my personality, I don't have too many friends.
That's what I trust about you. It's what makes you human. Please, Snake. Save my niece, Meryl.
All right. But I have two conditions.
Name them.
1, no more secrets between us. I want complete disclosure at all times. And 2, I'll only accept orders directly from you, Colonel. No cutoffs involved, okay?
Agreed. That's why I was called.
That's a lie right there, my friend.
One thing.
What?
I'm not a colonel anymore. Just a retired old warhorse.
I understand, Colonel.
Dr. Naomi.
That doctor, is she part of this operation too?
She was in charge of Foxhound's gene therapy. She knows more about those men than anyone else.
You mean you've seen them naked?
Wink.
Make no mistake, I'm not a nurse. I'm a scientist.
By the way, what was that injection for?
It's a combination of nanomachines and an anti-freezing peptide so that your blood and other bodily fluids don't freeze.
And a
even at
virus that will kill me.
temperatures.
Nanomachines.
And not just one kind, either. There are different types which will replenish the supply of adrenaline, nutrition, and sugar in your bloodstream.
Now I don't have to worry about food.
I also put some nootropics in there.
Say what?
Nootropics. A class of drugs which will help improve your mental functioning.
It'll make me smarter, huh? Anything else?
Yes, benzodrine. It's a type of stimulant
alert and responsive for 12 straight hours.
That was quite a cocktail. Anything else in there?
Those nanomachines will also keep your Codex batteries charged up.
I guess I can call you when I'm ready to go on a diet.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, what next? Okay, that's all for that. Mission description, blah blah. Oh, we got a number of them here though. Oh boy.
The chief of DARPA and the president of an arms manufacturing company. What business did they have at a nuclear weapons disposal facility?
The truth is that secret exercises were being conducted at the time the terrorist group attacked.
Must be extremely important exercises if those two were directly involved. Were they testing some kind of new advanced weapon?
I'm not privy to that information.
Do we know exactly where they're being held?
The DARPA chief has also been injected with a mini transmitter. As you get closer, you should be able to pick up his location on the radar.
Bit of a kind of at the end there, but she was basically saying that we would be able to detect him and stuff like that.
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuclear missile?
They say they do. They even gave us the serial number of the warhead they plan to use.
Was the number confirmed?
I'm afraid so. At the very least, they've got their hands on a real nuclear warhead.
Isn't there some kind of safety device to prevent this type of terrorism?
Yes. Every missile and warhead in our arsenal is equipped with a PAL, which uses a discrete detonation code.
PAL?
Permissive Action Link. The safety control system built into all nuclear weapons systems. But even so, we can't rest easy.
Why not?
Because the DARPA chief knows the detonation code.
But even if they have a nuclear warhead, it must have been removed from its missile. All the missiles on these disposal sites are supposed to be dismantled. It's not that easy to get your hands on an ICBM.
That used to be true. But since the end of the Cold War, you can get anything if you have enough money and the right connections.
I hear sirens screaming. See lightning rip the sky. Be afraid, my darling. Embrace me as we die. And one thing that I haven't pointed out, I don't think I mentioned, but even if I don't do MGS2 next because of PC version messing up or whatever, I will eventually do it then when I get a capture card finally then.
6 members of Foxhound in charge.
Because I feel like people will probably ask me about that.
They're tough enough to eat nails and ask for seconds.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Foxhound.
The others are next generation special forces. They're not your average grunts either.
That it? Nice.
So what exactly are they demanding?
A person's remains.
Remains?
That's right. To be more accurate, cell specimens which contain the individual's genomic information.
Cell specimens? Why would they want that?
The terrorists need them. You see, these next-generation special forces have been strengthened through gene therapy.
Strengthened?
You've heard of the Human Genome Project. They've been mapping the human genome, and they're nearly finished. Following up on this research, the military has been working towards identifying those genes which are responsible for making effective soldiers.
There are genes that do that?
Yes, and using gene therapy, they're able to transplant those genes into regular soldiers.
Gene therapy?
I'll explain this. With gene therapy, we can remove those genes which we know may lead to sickness or disease, and at the same time, splicing genes with beneficial effects, such as resistance to cancer, for example.
In other words, we were overcoming all the sort of genes that were seen as a system to the main net and catch it through as risks of averages.
Okay. So, and what if you knew where genes were responsible for making all perfect soldier play and could implant by deciding what we were making?
Yes, we could.
But it all depends on being able to isolate and identify those soldiers.
do that. It's helpful if you can study the genomic information of one of the greatest soldiers ever. What?
Almost there. Oh, they keep freaking branching off.
One of the greatest soldiers ever?
The man they call the greatest warrior of the 20th century.
You don't mean Big Boss.
That's right. We've been working feverishly to identify the genes responsible for his incredible combat skill. So far, we've discovered about 60 of the so-called soldier genes.
So his body was recovered after all.
Yes, and his cells have remained frozen in a cryotank. His genomic information is a priceless pleasure smashed around mankind.
Priceless for military, perhaps.
His body was burned severely, so it was impossible to restore his DNA profile in just a single strand of his hair.
You people are amazing. And then you're going to transplant these genes into soldiers?
Yes. We'll use a process that I discovered called gene targeting. The strongest soldiers don't become what they are by acquiring their skills through training or experience. We now know that hereditary factors are far more crucial in recruiting for periods of serious soldiers.
Snake, we have his body, but it's potentially much more changed more than a deal and all war new heads here at our and don't together.
Here the Arabs are pretending calling themselves the Sons of Big Boss.
The Sons of Big Boss?
Dun dun dun. A couple more, and then I know apparently when you're done with all these, like, it actually adds another one. How great. Just two more.
Tell me about these next generation special forces.
They started out as an anti-terrorist special ops unit, made up of former members of biochem units, technical escort units, and a nuclear emergency search team. Their purpose was to respond to threats involving next-generation weapons of mass destruction, including NBC weapons.
Until they were
I always knew NBC had nukes.
Who's they? These guys didn't start out as regular army.
Looks like a pretty international group. Mercenaries?
Yeah, and it gets worse. Most of them were from a merc agency that I think you're familiar with. They were part of Big Boss's private guard. And after Big Boss went down, the military just bought out all their contracts.
Outer heaven.
After that, they were merged with our own VR unit, Force 21, and retrained. If you ask me, these so-called next-generation special forces should be called simulated soldiers. They have no real battle spirit.
Video game players.
Get able friends at the trouble and strengthened with gene therapy. The carry genes would make them excellent soldiers. Don't get careless just because they don't have much experience.
I thought using genetically modified soldiers was prohibited by international law.
Yes, but those are just declarations, not actual treaties.
The interesting thing is that nearly every member of the unit conspired in this attack.
Damn. Oh God.
How could an entire unit be subverted to rebellion?
They're calling it a revolution.
Since they all went through the same gene therapy, they probably felt closer than brothers. They see the unit as their only family.
The Sons of Big Boss. But if they were regular army, they must have been interviewed periodically by army counselors.
According to their files, they all got straight A's on the psychological tests. They all seemed like fine, upstanding, patriotic soldiers.
But they all took part in the uprising?
No. Several people didn't show up on the day of the exercise. That's why there was a resupply of troops.
Was there any sign recently that something might be wrong?
There was a report a month ago that they were acting strangely.
Apparently they consulted classified information about the soldier genes and performed their own gene therapy experiments.
They can do that even without you?
Well, gene therapy process is almost as completely automated. And besides that, their all genius girls with gene cues over 100 years each.
Even the consistency exists genes that Omar is no armies and critical high structure at port. We've been hoping to invent to you instead of quite finding deal with behind the little high orders.
Okay.